Hi, welcome back. This is Dr. Ray Benedetto, and I want to go ahead and dive right in with fibromyalgia success secret number 8. And what we're going to talk about today are anemias, or low red blood cell counts. These are very common. I see them in patients all the time. You may even have this. You've been told you have it. There's not a lot that's done about it. Most patients live with these things, with anemias, for years, and it's never addressed with their doctor, or they're told that there's nothing to be done about it. It's very important to address. Like we've mentioned previously, fibromyalgia can be caused by an autoimmune condition in which the body is attacked by its own immune system. But what if a patient is not autoimmune? There are a small percentage of patients who aren't. So what else could be causing the problem? Anemias are usually a big part of that equation. Anemia in and of itself is a deal breaker for any kind of treatment or nutritional support, including support for fibromyalgia, since anemias literally starve the body of oxygen. Your red blood cells carry oxygen. If you don't have enough red blood cells, you can't get enough oxygen to your body. Does that make sense? Oxygen is very important to healing the body. Your brain and your nervous system needs two things to survive and to thrive: fuel and activation. Fuel comes in the form of oxygen and glucose, blood sugar. We'll talk about glucose in a future success secret. But when you deprive your body of oxygen, you deprive your red blood cells of oxygen. That's what carries them. And the basic function of red blood cells is to maintain, regenerate, and heal the body. Heal where there's damage. So with no red blood cells, the body simply cannot operate sufficiently. It can't heal damage that it needs to. It's vital. I can't stress it enough that a clinician or a doctor address an anemic patient. Anemias can be due to a variety of different things, including a B12 anemia or something called a pernicious anemia, which is an autoimmune disease. Some forms of there is obviously iron deficiency anemia, but some forms of anemia don't respond to iron supplements. Patients have been on them and they didn't help because the red blood cells break down and they can't use the iron. So when this happens, using nutritional supplements and vitamins won't increase iron levels, and in fact can make the problem worse. So too much iron in the body is much more toxic than things like mercury and lead and all these heavy metals. So we don't want to use it if we don't have to. As I've said and will continue to say, if the patient does not have an autoimmune condition, you want to look at the next 4 priorities, which are anemias, number 1. Number 2, blood sugar problems, which we touched a little bit on in our last success secret. Number 3, digestive function or liver function. And number 4, what we call fatty acid metabolism, so like your lipids and your triglycerides and those kind of things. All of these systems need to be checked, not just 1 or 2. We need to look at all this and leave no stone unturned if we're going to get some answers and get a solution to your fibromyalgia. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.